In this video, I'm reviewing The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. This book, I can't even the feels. It has been so long since I read it, but when I got the box set, I had to make a video of it because honestly, it's my favorite book ever. I can't even describe it. I can't describe my love for this book, honestly. This is my second copy, and my first copy I lost the jacket for it, and I didn't want to make a video without the jacket on it, because look at it. It is pretty. It just makes the book. So, I mean, yeah. But the first copy that I had, I didn't throw it away. I didn't, do anything bad to it. I didn't burn it, of course. I would never. Oh my god, I would die. I gave it to someone for them to read it, and they absolutely love it. They already made a plan with me to go see the movie when it comes out. I'm hoping to go see the midnight premiere, but I don't know if that's actually going to happen or not, but I hope so. I want tickets for that so bad. So anyway, this is going to have spoilers in it, so you might want to leave. Okay, so honestly, this book, it starts off amazing. This book, it tells you in the beginning that she has depression, and that she has it because of a side effect of cancer, and that it's not really a side effect of cancer, it's a side effect of dying, because technically, no matter what, you end up dying. So, I mean, yeah. And from right off the bat, you just know that this is gonna be an amazing story, and it really is. I just love it so much, oh my god. But it really, I literally cried all the time in this book. From things being adorable that just made me cry and tear up. I mean, I'm tearing up just talking about it, let alone even reading it. Just, bringing back all the memories of the book. It was perfect, oh my god. When Hazel goes to the group, she doesn't really want to go, but she ends up going anyway, and then she meets Gus, and her and Gus, they don't really get along. I mean, they do. They get along somewhat decently, okay, in the beginning, but Hazel's soliloquy on page 12 of this book, which is for some reason the only page number I can remember right now, which is really weird, but her soliloquy, I absolutely love it to death. I've read it to people I don't know how many times, and they still don't understand it, but for some odd reason, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. She talks about oblivion and how things will just someday vanish completely, and it is so true, and I love it so much. And then there's, let's see, her and Gus are outside, and they're talking, and he actually lights a cigarette. Well, he doesn't light a cigarette. He has an unlit cigarette in his mouth. And she kind of freaks out about him because she has Philip. And Philip, you can't really smoke around someone who has an oxygen tank. She just happened to name hers Philip. But for people who smoke around them, you can't do that. That's against the rules, especially for someone who had cancer. And he puts it into his mouth, and it's an unlit cigarette, and I love that metaphor so much, because it is so true. If you take a cigarette and you put it in your mouth, I mean, honestly, if you had, let's just say, I mean, these aren't real, they're candy cigarettes, don't get me wrong, they're candy cigarettes, but you, take these, and you put it like this, and you just do this, and you just take it out, and you go, and you have, an actual cigarette, and you just put it in your mouth, and you don't even light it. It's putting a thing that can cause cancer into your mouth, like this, and you don't even light it. It's just so perfect, and I love the book so much, and I love both of their characters, and then he just takes it, and he randomly, he'll just put it back in the thing, and he'll save it. No. I mean, I can't. But anyway, so then, they end up falling in love, and they have the sex scene and everything, and it's so... the book. And when he first tells her, I love her, oh my god. And the scene where the part where they're sitting on the swing set, and they're talking, and he tells her that no matter how much she tries, he's not gonna not love her, and it's not gonna change his feelings for her at all. And it's just... this book, The Feels, I can't even, I can't. This book is perfect. If you haven't read it yet, you need to. And the person who, you know, I mean, if you're watching this and you want the spoiler, I will go ahead and I will tell you that, Augustus ends up dying. I will go ahead and say that. He does. He ends up dying. And you would honestly think that it would be Hazel because throughout the whole movie it leads it up to it. And then at the last page or so, it says that Gus dies. And you're so heartbroken and you're so like, oh my god, did this seriously just happen? And you just don't know what to feel. But yet you just want to cry and you want another book to explain sort of what happens, and yet there is no other book. There is no, other book to kind of go on with Hazel's life afterwards. You want to know about them. And everybody who reads this book wants to read an Imperial Infliction. Am I wrong? Please tell me I'm not wrong. Because I seriously researched that book and Peter Van Houten, and I couldn't find them. If John Green was to say, put a book inside of another book and another character, and acted like they were human beings and made them real, and made you actually believe it, he's an amazing writer. You have to give him credit for that. Not many people can do that. Am I wrong? And honestly, like, I can't even, I don't know. This book, my favorite book of all time. You have to read it. I'm planning on rereading it before the movie even comes out, and I'm planning on reading it and reading it and reading it and reading it and reading it again. My mom is actually having surgery tomorrow, and she asked me for a book that she can read, and I told her that she needs to go buy a copy of The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. And she asked me if she could borrow my copy, and I looked at her and I said, no. I don't let people borrow books. I'm sorry. And that was it. And I could go on forever about this book and how amazing it is, because it is just so perfect, and all the metaphors and all the characters. You fall in love with the character, and then all of a sudden they're not there. And you're upset. Like, honestly, whoever has read whoever's read this book and doesn't like it, there is something extremely wrong with you, and I am going to leave it at that. Thanks for watching. This could go on forever, but I'm just gonna stop it now because I know that I can't stop talking about it. Alright, bye.